Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook, and wherever else this video will be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again, coming to you with another unboxing and review of a watch that was loaned into the channel, and therefore is not mine. Another watch from a micro brand that I've had very good dealings with in the past, Boldr Supply Company. They have been turning out a lot of really good watches for a good while now, and I've had the privilege of reviewing many of them. Field watches, dive watches, all kinds of watches, and I was loaned in another watch from their Odyssey line. These are big watches, wonderful pieces. Every one of them I've had a great pleasure to wear, and was very sorry to send them back. Once again, they come in these fantastic hard plastic dive equipment boxes. Really solid, really thick, good quality plastic with these double latches that are sometimes a bit of a pain to pop open, but once you close them, they're closed. Little carry handle, rubberized, very nice. Inside, you have a nice egg crate top. You can only see a little bit of it, but trust me, it's there. We have paperwork. We have the little protector for the crystal. Nice logoed cloth that says, "Don't worry, I can handle the dirt." And we have the paperwork, the obligatory paperwork. We have some decals, getting to know your watch, and I guess this is some marketing materials. All very nice, all very standard Boldr stuff. We'll just put that right back. Be careful about it so that I don't damage it, because after all, this is not my watch. And here in the side compartment is the watch in question. This is one of the Odysseys. They have some newer colorways. I will leave a link to the to the website in the description of this video. This is one of their newer offerings, I believe. It's called the Black Abyss, and it's a beefy watch, as you would expect from a Boldr dive watch. These rival some of their other micro brands in terms of girth or thickness or weight or whatever metric you wish to describe them as. They come on this very nice, although as I've said in many other videos, rubber straps are not to my particular taste, but if you got to have one, this one is very smooth. It's not tacky to the touch. It conforms. Well, you can see it's molded and it conforms very nicely to the case. It's comfortable on the wrist. I wore this for a couple of days, and it's very comfortable to wear. It's got a little bit of channeling on the underside, as you can see. They managed to get their logo in there, and of course I've held it upside down to the camera. Oops, don't hit the camera. Boldr on the other side, reverse of course. And you know, it wears very comfortably. I'll put this on my wrist real quick so you can get a good wrist shot of it. Got a lot of holes in the strap, so this is going to fit a variety of wrists. Of course, this is for the bigger gentleman or bigger lady, if you will. Not going to make judgments. This is a big, thick watch with a good-sized L to L cross section. This is not going to look good on someone with a smaller wrist. My friend Jason over at Design Atelier, he's wearing watches about this big. I don't think quite this tall, though. I don't know if he really liked this watch or not. Maybe I'll try and get somebody to send him one, or I'll send this one to him so he can look at it. Probably not. He's in Aruba. I don't think they'll pay for it. But it's really a nice watch. But anyone under a 7-inch wrist, this is not going to look quite right. But on my 7 1/4 inch wrist, it looks like, you might get away with 6 3/4 inch wrist. Get this off. Big buckle, sign buckle, got the little Boldr logo. Very vocal, very smooth bezel action. Turns very smoothly, very nicely. Easy to grab onto the edge. And when you line it up, it lines up beautifully, and there is no slop except when you overturn it, which will bother my OCD, so we'll get it back to the base. No slop. Big, oversized crown, lots of knurling. It's a screw-down crown, of course, being a diver. When it disengages, you can feel it in your fingers, and you can hear it a little bit. It does have a date window down at the 6 o'clock. First position is your date set. Second position hacks the movement, and as you can see, it allows you to set your time. Push it in, starts the movement up, little push and twist, and the crown is secure. You get your full water resistance back. Substantial that it is. Helium escape valve at the 9 o'clock on the case. Lots of faceting on the case. Some of the faceting doubles as the crown guard. Looks fantastic. Let's see. This is the website says this is a stainless steel watch. It is coated to give it this grayish, battleship gray kind of look, or at least to my eyes it looks battleship gray. To other people it may look differently. The patina, the faux patina on the indices looks very nice. You have a loom pip at the 60-minute on the bezel. Easy to line up with the minute hand like so. And you can tell when your dive starts. And of course, we all know that a dive starts the minute your head goes underwater. I don't care if your head only goes 1 inch underwater. When your hair gets wet, that pip needs to be lined up with that minute hand. That's when your dive time starts. That's when your underwater starts. It doesn't start when you get to the bottom. Common question I get. Nice engraving on the case back. You have the Neptune's trident there. It's a very well put together, very well designed, good looking, tough as all get out watch. I mean, just every time I put on one of these Boldr Odysseys, it's just a pleasure to wear. It really is. But I have my sheet o' facts here. 2 pages, of course, because my latest notepad is kind of small. This is the Boldr Odyssey. It's one of the members of the Odyssey line. This one happens to be the Black Abyss. The case is 316L stainless steel with a coating. You have a very nicely domed sapphire crystal. SW200-1 Swiss movement inside. They're really good movements. I've said in other videos, I have many watches of the SW200. I have had a couple that failed on me. Mostly, both times in the winding mechanism. Both were repaired under warranty. In the one case, it was a Zelos. It was just repaired and returned to me inside of 2 weeks. Unfortunately, I honestly don't remember what the other one was. It was not a Zelos. It was a micro brand. I just can't remember for the life of me. I can't remember. I don't think I have the watch anymore, but the repair was done in under a month. But I have many other SW200s in my collection right now, and they've given me no trouble. Good movement. The rubber strap, according to Boldr's website, is a Druber, or yeah, Druber, Druber. It feels like an FKM rubber strap that I've experienced on other watches before. It's, like I say, it's very smooth. It's well finished. It's not sticky. It's not tacky. It doesn't smell funny. It's just a good strap. You do get a 22-inch lug, and you do get quick release spring bars. So if you wanted to put some other strap or bracelet on here, it's relatively easy to do. It's a standard size. Helium escape valve, as I showed you before, is at the 9 o'clock. You know, this is for obviously if you're going deep, which you can with this watch. And the helium escape valve will allow the internal pressure inside the watch to vent out so you don't blow the crystal out, which would really be a hindrance to the function of a watch, I can tell you. All these watches are limited to 100 pieces. So this is, I don't know if this is a prototype. I don't think it is. I think it's a production watch. But there will only be 100 of these made. They won't make any more. This is a 45.5 millimeter case. It's 52 millimeter on the lug to lug. You have a very short lug here. So it is wearable despite being a big watch. 22 millimeter lug width, 16.8 millimeters thick. So if I owned one of these watches, it would be in my top 5 thickest watch. Thickest one I own is a Zelos Abyss 3 at 20.5. And the number 2 watch is a Zelos Hammerhead chronograph at about 18.5 millimeter thick, I believe, or 19 millimeter thick. So this is right up there. Pardon me. 500 meter water resistance, and we have a 120 click bezel. This is all metal bezel. There's no insert here. It's all one, what it looks to be all one piece. Signed, oversized crown, lots of knurling. Very easy to get a hold of, to unscrew, to wind. Winds very smoothly. Screw back in. Everything is over-engineered so that it's easy to work with wet hands or with a glove on. Everything is easy to turn. Everything is easy to work with. So a true tool watch, a true diver's tool watch. Fantastic piece. Boldr does not disappoint. This is not sponsored. I am giving you my honest opinion. Every Boldr I've ever put my hands on, the watch itself, they've all been fantastic. Now, some of the Boldrs I put my hands on have had questionable straps, but I don't let a bad strap stop me from buying a watch. I mean, a strap is a 5-minute job to replace. If it's got a NATO strap but the watch is cool, hell, I'll buy the watch. I'll just throw it on. I got plenty of extra bracelets, extra straps in my storage. I can have a new strap on this watch in 5 minutes. If I prefer the leather strap, easy. I've got bracelets, easy. So straps don't concern me. The head, the watch, the mechanicals, that's what I'm concerned about. And then Boldr does not disappoint. So I happily recommend this watch to anyone looking for a micro-brand diver. I certainly would send you over to the Boldr website, which is going to be in the description below, and you will not be disappointed with the offerings. With that being said, I'm going to wrap the video up by asking you if you can just take a moment. If you found the video to be entertaining, useful, informative, please click that thumbs up button for me. that does help with the YouTube search algorithms. It does help to grow the channel. So please take a second to click that. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you're going to troll me or you're going to leave links to bad places on the internet, I'm just simply going to take that comment and delete it, and I'm going to block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, of course, I welcome you. I'm glad you found the place. Wondering what took you so long, but we can discuss that later. For now, welcome. Feel free to look around, view as many videos as you like. All I ask is that you click that red subscribe button down at the bottom of the page. Click the bell icon next to it as well, so that when I upload new content, you will be alerted to that. And when I do live streams, you'll be alerted to their start. I do them every Wednesday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I try to do them at other times during the week when time and opportunity present themselves. But for now, I'll just close with my standard, it's a crazy old world out there. And it is not getting any less crazy, my friends. All you have to do is look out your window. So I ask that you all stay safe, be well, be careful. I'll see you soon.